Hi guys. Hi guys. Today is day 28 of cracking cat in 120 days. First of all, good morning to everyone. So today I got late because I'm having fever. So late night I failed to sleep early, and that's why today in the morning I slept up to 5 a.m. That's why I got late. But no worries. The main focus is to be consistent. Sometimes you got late, sometimes you will be early. But the main thing is you need to be consistent, persistent, and determined, which is I'm doing. So before starting today's session on speaking English practice with the help of ChatGPT, I want to just tell you that what I studied yesterday and what I am going to study today. So yesterday I just only watch lectures of VRC and Quant. And actually, because I am not solving VRC that efficiently, which I need. That's why yesterday I focused only on VRC, that how to properly read RCs, how to solve questions, what should be my strategy while reading and while attempting questions. Do I need something other than that I am doing, or I am doing correct or wrong? So I analyze all the things and I make my own system and I made my own strategy, because there are so many teachers. Which teacher should I follow? And I was so confused. That's why I thought, take a deep breath and think deeply what you need exactly. You just need exactly a correct path that you will follow for 3 months, and that path will give you result. So the path doesn't depend on teacher. It depends on the strategy and the implementation of that strategy. So I build a strategy for myself only, and I from today I will start working on it. And after 1 month of progress, I will share you that what is my strategy and how I am doing that strategy or following that strategy. So that was about yesterday. And if I talk about today, so today I have to do all three sections because yesterday I missed LRDI, so I need to focus on LRDI today. So yesterday only two things happened, Quant and VRC, but today I will follow all three, means LRDI, VRC, and Quant as well. But it's 6:18 a.m. and I need to practice speaking English. So I'm sharing you my ChatGPT screen where I will ask ChatGPT to ask me some questions and I will answer those questions. Based on my answers, ChatGPT will analyze and will give me corrections and tips and other vocabs that are related to that. So let's see how ChatGPT will help. So I'm sharing you my screen. You can see now my screen. Actually, yesterday I asked ChatGPT to resolve, means to ask me questions. ChatGPT asked me questions but didn't reply. Here you can see now properly, maybe. Yeah, you can see this is 27th August, I asked ChatGPT. So ChatGPT asked me 10 questions. But when I was recording my answers, ChatGPT got crashed and my answer was not recorded or not converted into the text. So ChatGPT didn't receive any of my answer and didn't give me the corrections that I needed. But no worries, today we will do this again and let's see what happens. I'm now asking. Hi chat. Hi chat. Hi chat. This is Bimles Jha. Today is 28th August 2025. I come here again to ask you some to ask me 10 questions because I am preparing for CAT 2025 and I want to build fluency in English. So I practice daily speaking English. So today is day 28. Now ask me 10 questions. I will answer those questions and you will analyze all those questions and give me corrections, tips, and other things that in 9 column format, which I have submitted you earlier. So I submitted my answer. Let's see what happens. Actually, Wi-Fi connection is good today. Maybe it won't take that much time, but who knows what will happen? No one knows. It's buffering. You guys can see on the screen too. So while it's buffering, I am thinking that okay, it's done. Now ChatGPT will ask me questions. So you can see ChatGPT ask me again 10 questions and the questions looking same. But no worries, ChatGPT asked me, so I need to answer that question. From tomorrow, I will change the prompt and again reply those new answers. Maybe. So hi chat. I am giving now answers. The first question is, can you introduce yourself in a professional manner suitable for an MBA interview? Yes, I can introduce myself in professional manner. It would be like, hi everyone, my name is Bimles Jha. I come from Kolkata. I completed my bachelor's in BSc General in 2025. I have no work experience, but I have prepared for many exams. I prepared for NEET 2025, sorry, NEET examination for 5 times and for MC exam 1 time and in college. That's it. And if I talk about my family have 6 members. One got married. I said my elder sister got married this year, and I have 3 brothers, including me. This is my details as of now. In question number two, what was the most difficult decision you had to make in your life, and how did you approach it? So the most difficult decision for me actually happened in this year only. That I need to choose. I was to choose that whether you are going to do job or you are going to prep for CAT. And I chose preparing for CAT because it has future, means it has far I can see the far sight and betterment in this field. But if I did job this year, so I lose my 1 year too, and there will be lack of opportunity that I will grow that much faster than as compared to doing MBA. So question number three, if you are leading a project and suddenly face failure, how will you handle it with your team? If I'm leading a project and suddenly I faced failure, I would first acknowledge that what is the reason behind that failure and try to resolve that reason and motivate others to not worry about this failure because failure is a part of life. It keeps happening. But what we need to do is we need to resolve that. We need to learn from that failure and apply that learning on the upcoming projects and upcoming events. So we become better. That's how I will proceed my team or lead. In question number four, which subject or skill you recently improved and how did you do it? If I talk about a skill that I recently improved is my speaking English and speaking with clarity. Earlier, my voice got fumbled, but now I am speaking in a decent speed, not too fast, not too slow. So this is that I learned recently, which is a improved version of mine speaking from the earlier version of me. Question number five, which is what is one book, movie, or role model that has inspired you and why? I got inspired by a 12th fail movie. The character that showed in movie how he struggled to become IPS officer. Means despite of so many difficulties, so many family problems and financial problems, he managed to study and worked hard. Despite doing job, many were couldn't crack it, but he cracked it. So that movie inspired me. The character inspired me a lot. In question number six, how do you prioritize tasks when you have multiple deadlines? So if it's coming about prioritizing a task, I would prioritize that task on the top, whose deadline is most near, mean, and that is more crucial for the company. So yeah, I prioritize that task which is more whose deadline is nearer and nearest and or of those tasks that is more crucial to the company. In question number seven, what do you think is the biggest challenge India is facing today and how can it be solved? According to my thinking, India is today facing a lot in exam systems. Like there is so many discrepancy in exams. If I talk about recent event that happened is the failure in conducting SSC exam this year. Many students got suffered by this. So yeah, this is the reason. And other thing that I see is uh, geopolitics changes. Earlier, everything was going in a direction, but now we can see that India is diverging its geopolitics strategy. Now, in question 8, if you had the power to change one thing about the Indian education system, what would it be? If I had power to change one thing about Indian education system, it would be the again the course completion means certification or other thing in colleges or schools. I'm not talking about topmost colleges. I'm talking about a general college, government college, government college. Let's suppose government college. So here we need to more focus on skill than just reading or reading. So we need to develop skills in schools and college too. Means we need to more focus on practical learning than just theoretical learning, and include the subject that are related to the life aspects. Like in class 6 to 12, we need to include finances, how to manage finances, how to, well, it means like introduce a child that these are the life aspects, subjects that you are going to face in the future. So make them ready that these are the scenario that you are going to face, and this learning will help you in the future. That would be great if we do that. In question number 9, how do you see yourself 5 years after completing your MBA? After 5 year completing my MBA, I would see myself as a leadership role where I work for a company and leading a team and making good decision which is beneficial for company. What is one strength and weakness you have and how you are working on them? So if I talk about my weakness or strength, so first let's talk about strengths. The strength is I am determined, I am resilient, and if I talk about weakness, so there is no weakness, but I would say I have one thing in common that I never give up. So that could be a weakness of mine. This is the 10 answer. I am now submitting these answers to ChatGPT. Let's see how ChatGPT responds. So I submitted my answers. Let's see ChatGPT is responding correctly or not, because yesterday Chat got failed to receive my answers and my all answers got erased. So I don't want that thing to happen again, but I can't do anything. It's all about the server of chat, that if server is supporting, we can proceed further. If server is not supporting, we need to stop this thing and just communicate directly with you guys without the help of ChatGPT. Yeah, we can help ChatGPT to generate questions, but the answer that I will give is only to you guys, because chat is then no longer of use or benefit. You can see again it's buffering. It's quite taking time, but okay. Maybe it's analyzing my answers and converting my dictation into text. That's why it's taking time. So why not to use this time to revise the earlier things that we did? So earlier you can see that it is of maybe around 26. Yeah, it's about 26. You can see the questions and answer. We can see that the questions. In question 6, the question 6 asked about where you see yourself in 5 years. I said I see myself as a CEO of a company. Sorry, the question was that suppose you are a CEO of a company, then your company faced a failure in project. How will you motivate your employees? I said I will give them incentives, then may arrange meetings and give sympathy. But the correct version is like, as a CEO, I would motivate employees through recognition, growth opportunities, and open communication while ensuring work-life balance. So I need to see the change. You can see the changes that my answer was vague, not that clear. But the chat that gave me answer, it is more clear than my answer. So here he used, let's suppose I am giving chat a male person. So he is giving me advice to use recognition, growth opportunity, open communication, and work-life balance. And instead of sympathy, I need to use empathy and leadership qualities. Okay. You can see empathy. The meaning should be same. Incentives, you can see if I offer something to motivate other to do their work. So this is called incentive. And sympathetic is sahanubhuti. Empathy is also the same thing, but sympathy we give when something bad happens and to part in their bad times. That is called sympathy. Empathy is like, yeah, we are with you. We will do better. But this is not the sad thing. It is a failure, but not that sad thing like personal or something. Maybe, in my opinion. I will learn more about sympathy and empathy later. You can see the empathy in leadership builds stronger teams. Then you can now the chat asked me recent business economy news. So I talked about GST slabs not very clear. So my answer was supposed to be recently I read about the GST slab reforms that simplify taxation, reducing slabs from multiple to fewer categories. Means earlier there were three to four to five categories, but now there are limited categories where the person fall, the price slabs falls. So you can now see easily that this is the correct explanation of my answer, means my correct version of my answer. So here I need to use reform, I need to use taxation. Then you can see the other extra vocab that I can use is policy shift. Means the shifted from the many slabs category to limited slabs category, and many majority of people will fall under, let's suppose, 5% category, and many will fall under 12% slab. So this is the division that has happened. Average clarity needed. Okay, my answer was average. I needed clarity, which I understood. Then work-life balance. Actually, I missed this answer. So the answer of this question would look like I balance studies and personal life by setting clear study hours, taking short breaks, and spending time with family for mental freshness. You can see always attempt every questions. I actually missed that. That's why chat is saying that balance and break. You can see. Then it asked about plan B if not IIM. I said there is no plan B, but practically non-IIMs. So my answer would look like corrected version of my answer would look like while I am focused on my IIMs, practically I would also consider top non-IIM institutes to ensure my MBA dream continues. Avoid sounding unrealistic. So flexibility. Yeah, I need to show flexibility because if I become rigid to only one thing, then I need to face problems because when you become a manager, you need to be flexible that you can't be the rigid. Like, no, this is the working hours. I will do only this hours working. No, you need to be flexible. Sometimes you need to be work. You need to sacrifice your sleep and work for the company. Sometimes you got leave early. Sometimes means everything can happen. You need to be prepared or be flexible for that. If I show you, my chat is still buffering. I don't know why it's taking too much time. Maybe it's this chat becomes old. That's why it is taking time. So I will try to make a new chat from tomorrow and we'll do the same thing again. But let's wait 2 3 minutes more if it's loading or not. Actually, it's buffering. Means my chat is uploaded to their server. Maybe they are analyzing, or maybe their server is not working that properly. Any could be a reason. Uh, I am waiting. You guys also can wait. Okay. So you can see the best answers that I gave was leadership, three words, the plan B, and the question number 10, the unique. The weakest answer that I gave habit, work-life balance. Give concrete examples next time. Yeah, I need to give concrete examples. Interview impression overall. So my the based on these 10 questions that I gave, you can see these are the 10 questions, the answer that I gave. So now finally chat loaded my answer. Now I am submitting. Finally chat has loaded. You can see it loaded my answer. Now it's analyzing and giving me table. Finally it happened. You can see now, and this version is more correct than earlier. You can see the difference, that can you introduce yourself in manner, profes professional manner suitable for an MBA interview. So my answer was, oh, actually he gave me two questions. I need to ask him to give me all questions answered. Complete. Now you can see, maybe this is the complete table. Yeah, this is the complete table where you can see that from question number 1 to question number 10, all the answers and all the questions are given, and the corrected version is given too, with grammar mistakes and fixes, memory tips, contextual vocab, and extra vocab, and extra example sentence, then Hindi translation of that extra example sentence. These are the things that chat give me. So you can now see. The first question was, introduce yourself in professional manner. My answer was, hi everyone, my name is Dimlesh Jha. I come from Kolkata. I completed my BSc General in 2025. I have no work experience, but I prepared for NEET 5 times and MCA once. My family have 6 members. My elder sister got married this year, and I have three brothers, including me. That's it. So the corrected or improved version would look like, good morning. I am Vimles Jha from Kolkata. I completed my bachelor's in science general in 2025. Though I don't have formal work experience, preparing for formal experience, preparing for competitive exam like NEET, MCA taught me resilience and focus. My family has 6 members, and my elder sister recently got married. So the grammar should my family have. My family has, yeah. I need to focus. You can see that I need to use has, avoid. That's it. It's too casual. Okay. I need to avoid it. Number tips is always close with confidence, not that's it. Use as with singular family. Okay. Close with confidence, not that's it. Okay. You can see the vocabs that are used here is contextual vocab. First one is resilience, focus, background. Then extra vocab are perseverance, adaptability. Examples, you can see the perseverance leads to a long-term success. Yeah, perseverance leads to a long-term success. You can see. Now, the question second most difficult decision you made. Choosing between job or cat. I chose cat because it has future. Job would waste my year and limit opportunities. The toughest decision I made was choosing between starting a job or preparing for cat. I chose cat because it offers long-term career growth. Taking a job then might have delayed my MBA journey. It has future. It offers a better future. Okay, I need to use. You can see the rephrase of my sentence. That is more clear. My answer was, it has future. You can see the changes. It offers a better future. Waste my year. No, I would lose a year. Okay. Waste my year. I would lose my year. You can see replace means. So actually with formal phrasing. Okay. With formal phrasing, I should replace means so actually. The contextual vocab is decision making, opportunity, growth. Extra vocab is foresight, determination. Her determination helped her clear the toughest exam. Yeah, the question number three, you can see handling project failure with team. I will first acknowledge reasons of failure, try to resolve it, motivate others, and apply learnings in future projects. If I face project failure, I would first identify the cause, discuss it with my teams, and find solutions. I would reassure them that failure is learning step and use the lesson to succeed in future projects. This is also good, but my answer is also that good. Reasons behind that failure. Simplify to cause. Okay, we will figure out where I would first identify the cause. Okay, behind the failure. Keeps happening. Informal. Better it's part of growth. Okay, I said failure keeps happening. You should say it's a part of growth. Okay, use cause, not reason behind. Avoid. What's the cause of that failure? Okay, not reason behind. Okay, avoid cause. Casual keeps happening. Okay, you can see I used acknowledge and then resolve, then motivate. The other vocab that can be used is accountability and resilience. A good leader shows accountability during tough times. Then in question number four, recent skills you improved. I improved in speaking English. Earlier I fumbled. Now I speak with clarity and speed. Recently I improved my spoken English skills. Earlier I used to fumble. Yeah, okay. I fumbled. In place of that, I should use I used to fumble, but now I speak with better clarity and balanced speed. Yeah, earlier my speed was too fast or too slow, but now you can see if you go through my earlier videos, you can see the difference that earlier I stuck with sentences. Like I speak first sentence, then taking 3 minutes pause, then I'm saying other sentence. So that you can see I changed from that. And this is day 28. I will work this I will work on this skill for continuously. There is no limitation that I will do this only up to 100 days. No, I will continue this because it is just making me better. So I always want to be better now, not just for a limited time. I want to be better. No, I want to be better for every time, for lifetime. So I need to practice this and I will practice that too. Now, question number five, you can see book, movie, or role. So the my answer was a movie, 12th Fail, inspired me. The character struggled to become IPS despite problems. He worked hard and cracked the exam. The movie 12th Fail inspired me deeply. The protagonist overcame financial struggles and family problems to become an IPS officer. His perseverance and hard work motivate me. You can see 12th Fail movie. Okay, film and movie I said, but I need to use 12th Fail movie. He managed to study despite doing job. He studied while working. Always say movie name correctly. Use protagonist for main character. Okay. For main character, I need to use protagonist. 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 Inspiration. You can see struggle, work. Protagonist. Perseverance. The protagonist perseverance made him successful. The protagonist perseverance made him successful. Similarly, now you can see the other answers too. That how do you prioritize task? So the my answer was I prioritize task whose deadline is nearer and crucial for company. The corrected version is I prioritize task task based on urgency and importance. Tasks with nearer deadlines and higher impact are done first. Prioritize that task on the top. No, that is not correct. You should say prioritize tasks based on the urgency and importance. The more important the task and the deadline is nearer, I will do that first. Use the urgency and importance model. Okay, urgency and importance. Prioritize, deadline, crucial, time management, and productivity. These are the vocabs that are used here. Then, in question 7, biggest challenge India is facing today. I said exam system failures like SSC, also geopolitics changes. One major challenges India faces is irregularities in competitive exams, which affect millions of students. Another challenge is adapting to changing geopolitics. Both requires strong policy measures. Okay. India is today facing a lot in exam systems. India faces irregularity in exams. Okay. I need to shift that answer. Means India is facing not. India faces irregularities in exams. Geopolitics changes. No, changing geopolitics. Okay. Changing geopolitics. Replace a lot in with exact problem. Irregularities. Irregularities. You can see my voice is I am speaking with balanced speed, but sometimes my voice like stuck in my throat. So I need to now my PC is going to shut down. I need to end this session. I am ending the session. Otherwise, my recording will lost. I am ending the session for today. That is day 28 of tracking cat in 120 days. This was about my English speaking practice session. I'm now stopping it because my laptop will get shut down at any moment. Bye everyone.